happy Monday. Happy MLK Day. Happy College Football Championship Day. Happy to be alive day. My name is West Coast Big Rob. Follow me on IG. And it's another Monday night, another Cover Lovers. That's, I think, 4.
All of the month characters.
Just another Manic Monday, right?
Yeah. Let's go. And somebody's with me, Gandalf in Gray. Gandalf the Gray, I'm sorry. And
yes, we're doing good. Deo just finished the Lego main tower, Harry Potter Hogwarts main tower, just like an hour ago. So he's psyched out of his mind.
There's 12 people.
I went to a record show this weekend, picked up a couple good pieces. Yeah.
So
awesome Van Halen bootleg from the Balance Years and a copy of the UK 12-inch Subdivision single from Rush.
We're also watching Lord of the
Super
Rings.
wow, just interrupt me. That's cool, dude. Whatever.
Did you watch it at the movie theater? Is that why you guys all?
No. So I wasn't gonna spend $40 to go to the movie theater just so he could fall asleep halfway through the extended version. So we've been watching it on my projector screen. It's like 150 inches. Blu-ray. We bought MC popcorn. Turned off all the lights and pretended we were in the movie theater. So we're about halfway through Fellowship. So
we're almost like half.
Couple scary parts, right?
Yeah, but I can survive it.
Yeah, the Nazgul.
I survived every Harry Potter.
You survived it?
I went through the whole Harry Potter.
Do you think you would have survived it if you were really Frodo? I say no.
So we're all over the fantasy world. Harry Potter.
We're all over the fantasy world right now.
All over the world.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude.
Real quick. Cover price, 99 cents. First month. Nirvana 14 is a code. And also, Bird City Comics. Code is TNH10. 10% off the purchase. Bird City Comics. Check it out. Oh, and I got to thank Eddie. Thanks, Eddie, for the beat. All right.
Oh, I'm going to interrupt for just a second. Bruce, first of all, thank you for saying hi to Deo. I've been searching all fucking day to try to figure out what that signature is and that sketch on your Unlimited X-Men. I cannot figure out who in the hell that signature is, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to try to help you figure out who did that sketch. So
Who is that? Trish?
Yeah, that's a good model. I survived 2026. But let's start with, first of all, of course, first to the chat, always GTK Comics with the emoji. Comics _real. Your more emojis. Hey, Dirt. Hi, like everyone. Yes, like, subscribe.
agree.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we already said that. Hey, Igor, the man, mini comics. Oh man, on that episode, I didn't get them. Oh,
what's up, Trish? Say hi, Trish.
Hi, Trish.
Oh, I already saw that.
Yeah, that is the motto for 2026. It was definitely the motto for 2025.
All right.
Although,
you're getting attacked by the freeze monster, Mike. By the way.
oh, sorry. Damn it. Am I really? Thought I figured out a way to avoid
what
that.
up? All right. That's the chat. We got a lot of cool comics. Decent week. I think some good covers. Is it better than last week? Last week was pretty good. So let's see. Hey there. All right. Let's. Okay, I gotta press this button right here. Supposedly. Oh, you know what? I know something was missing. I muted it. I muted it. Our background music.
Oh, I know what it means.
Smooth jazz.
Ooh, yeah. Smooth jazz.
Yeah. Cover Lovers, Team Nerdherd. That's our code name.
Cover Lovers. And which means comic book lovers.
Yeah.
Thank you for the translation. Thank you. I don't know.
This week's incentives, that means anything, the ratio 1 to 5, 1 10, 1 15, 1 to 1,000, whatever it is. So let's do this. We gotta start with some fire. I like number 1.
We're gonna go out of the gate with these two. Wow.
Yeah, both have trade dress, but the two mighty and powerful Art Germ, the one in The 1 in 100. Mike, go ahead.
We should have left this for last. I can't
Yeah.
imagine it's going to get a whole lot better than this, but okay.
Probably not.
These are both excellent. I think that the Villa Lobos looks a little bit too much for me to want it more. I think that the art germ looks very different than what I'm used to for him. I know it's that vintage style that he sometimes does, and I think I like that better from him. I think it's really beautiful. If I had a nitpick, the head might be a little small on the art germ, but I mean that's really nitpicky and really close. But I love the way it's colored. I love the pose. It's not your normal art germ pose for once. Not just that bust up shot that he normally does. I mean the Lobos is great. It really is a good cover, but I think it doesn't stand out enough from some of the other Psylocks that we have. Like I said, 2 of them that pretty much look just like this. So it's a great cover. I really like it, but the germ is better. I don't think I'd ever come anywhere near paying 1 in 200 prices for it. So the trade dress one will be just fine for me.
I agree. I'm a Psylocke homer. That's probably one of my favorite female design characters for Marvel Comics. So I like pretty much most of the hardcovers. I'm gonna definitely have to pick up both of these trade dress. Two of my favorite artists. So what else can I say that Mike didn't say already? These are beautifully drawn. I do love the filter, or I guess the what's that word? I guess the representation of older paper material on the Archer version. I guess a filter they put on that, so it looks just a little more worn, a little more yellow. So I like that effect. That's the word I'm looking for. So just to give them more of that Japanese art style. So love that one. I like that one more, but not too shabby with Pablo. It's always on point. I wish the butterflies had a little more depth to them, but I get the point. I wish a little more detail on the butterflies, but that's just I'm nitpicking. Chat is going. They're discussing this one. Let's see what we got here.
Looks like Lucy Liu. Igor said what I said, which is that Mark Brooksy and other people saying AH vibes. Yeah, I mean that's Lobos. He doesn't try to hide that he's a Hughes guy, so his stuff looks Hughes. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Hughesy. Is that a word? Can we use that?
Yeah, that works. Hughesy or
Hughesian. There you go.
Hughesian. Husky, maybe Hussy. I don't know. Looks like Lucy Liu. Yeah, very much so. But she is Japanese or Korean? She's Japanese, right? Yeah.
I think Japanese.
Okay, good call. She does. All right. So definitely a banger. This is a good start to our night. I'm with Psylocke cover whore. Yes, we are cover whores for Psylocke. That's for sure.
Yeah, yes, Igor, we covered that. we covered that. It looks exactly like both of the Brookses, really. One of the Brookses is straight on. The other one's basically this pose. So I mean, it's basically a Brooks cover. It's basically the same pose as the Brooks cover. The first one, I want to say the second one was the one that was straight on. I don't remember which came first, but there may be more than 2. But I'm thinking of 2 in my head.
Very popular covers this week. I'm pretty sure he's going to sell very well. And
he might have reused a Vampirella model that he had from earlier. That's possible.
I'm pretty sure a lot of artists do that, right? They just kind of redo old art and make it new.
Yeah.
Right?
With the deadlines they have, they kind of have to. I feel like.
Yeah, all these artists are making. They're drawing a lot of stuff. All right. Okay, that's a good. We call it a good problem. All right. Let's move on. All right, what we got here? So yeah, The Darkness #2, but the 1 in 25 by Jason Sean Alexander, and also the 1 in 25 by Jason Sean Alexander, the Street Fighter Masters Elena #1. That's correct. That's definitely wrong, 100%. That's another Witchblade cover. I don't know why it says that. We got Alonzo with another but they're both Witchblade, both from Jason. Chat, correct me. They're both from Jason. So let's. I guess I'll start this one off. off the bat, be simple. The Darkness, I think, I prefer that cover. Nothing. I guess they're both. It's the same the art style, right? The same artist. So nothing wrong with the art on the Witchblade. It just, I don't know. It just doesn't really. I get it's a nice female body and all that, but it just, I don't know. The armor kind of like just kind of like hanging from her skin doesn't really get me to want to buy this book. It's the art style's fine, the art is great, the language, the colors are great. It just, I prefer better the character design of the Darkness. I just think it looks cooler in this particular cover. There's a lot of great Witchblade covers that are better than the Darkness, but in this particular matchup, I think the Darkness just looks cooler. It looks more just badass, and just the coloring, the way he is posed, and the goblins do help a lot. So I like more the trade dress because I like that trade dress they draw for the Darkness with the neon glow green. So that's like a cool little touch to the cover. The Virgin's great though. Mike.
Yeah, I agree with you in this case. I like them both, and I like Jason Shawn Alexander's work in general. But I think that the Darkness cover is just a slightly better piece of art. I mean, there's a lot of detail in it. Those imps in the background are awesome. I agree with you about the armor. It's not supposed to really look like clothing. It's supposed to be like part of her skin more than that. So I don't know if I like that choice, but it's, if I'm gonna go with a girly Witchblade cover, it's going to be a different one. It's probably not going to be this one.
Yeah.
But I mean, they are both good. I think they are both good covers. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more attention to detail and time on the Darkness one. So I'm with you. I love the lighting on it too. I think it's great the way it's sort of all gray and dark behind him, and then that light just hitting him right there on that right side leg and right side arm is perfect. I think it's really good.
And also, Jason's art style kind of lends itself better to the Darkness than Witchblade, I think.
That's true too. Agreed.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on. Yay! I've been waiting for this fucking book for over a year. By the way, this is the book I ordered. The fucking what's the name of that udon artist? The Ikpot, I think. I ordered his fucking variants from a year ago with udon. And they're finally gonna ship this week, hopefully, because they're finally releasing the book. As for these covers, they got the 1 in 5 by King Biscuit. That's definitely the correct book. That's from Street Fighter Masters Elena #1, and the other one is I was talking about the Gaio, by the way, not the Elena. Masters Gaio #1, Matthew Weldon, 1 in 5. And I'll start this one as well. I'm a guy all the way. I gotta do the German suplex. That's how I cheat on Street Fighter 2. I just German suplex you to death. But the Atlanta's a better cover. I know it's a Ryan Gonzalez vibe, but I just think the colors are just better. The pencil work is better. It has the anime vibe. I know Mike's not a big fan of the anime vibe, but I think this is purposely this is the way it's supposed to look for this particular cover, and it makes sense. And it's Street Fighter, so it could definitely lend to that art style. So I don't see no issue with it. And I guess it's supposed to, I'm assuming, remind you a little bit of Tokyo or Japan, and it does remind me of that when I see that cover. The guy you want, dude, his arms are fucked. That's very he looks like that new strip comic, Dobby. Is it Dobby with the glasses?
Oh yeah.
That's what he looks like. It's just like a mouth. Also, you ever seen those Brazilian muscle men, and they fill in their muscles with oil instead of actually just working on and growing their muscles? That's how their muscles look like. They just look grotesquely just juiced with actual like oil. So it's gross. Look it up, Google. Nothing great. Guy looks like shit. The actual people in the background look fine. The Eric Hacker looks great. The background is actually good, but the guy itself is just, his legs are short. Everything about it is just completely wrong. But I guess the haircut's decent, but it's complete fucking grotesque. probably the worst Gaio cover I've ever seen in my life, and this is a 1 in 5, and that's really really sad because Gaio it's definitely one of my favorite characters. So I'm going with the Elena. Mike.
I think you probably already know I hate both of these covers. All the reasons why you said the Gaio cover, just ridiculously over exaggerated everything. It does look like the game though, kind of. So I guess if I have to choose, gun to my head, I'm going to choose that one over the Keen Biscuit, Rian Gonzalez Rainbow Vomit thing that's going on over there. And it's not just because of the anime style. I'm okay with that for this particular book, but I don't know. It's too busy, too much color going on, too manic for me to like it. Either one of these covers. I will say this though, I'm at least impressed that it's 2 Street Fighter covers that aren't too like ridiculously naked women with strings on, which I don't mind. But like every cover. Basically every cover that they do is like a swimsuit version of somebody. I'm a little over it. I'm glad these are both different than that. But now these are hard passes on both. I guess I would go with the Weldon, gun to my head, just because it looks a little bit like the game.
Yeah, I get the background looks like, but I'll do the anatomy of Gaio. I just can't get beyond it. It's just so badly drawn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not great. It is pretty bad. No, you're right.
But these are cover prices. They're incentives, but they're technically cover price, really.
Yeah.
So. Let's move on. That's a steep hill down after Psylocke, that's for sure.
Yeah, seriously. Sorry, one sec.
All right, next, Captain America 6, the 1 in 25 by David Baldwin. I'll start this one off. Mike is on about.
Sorry.
I get it. The shadowing, they're kind of like, Black Ops. They're coming at you. They're about to kill you. You're not supposed to see the background. But if I saw this on the rack, I wouldn't want it because it's just like a boring cover of them just standing in the shadows and these characters. I guess Doombots or a type of Doombot. Not sure. The Doombots are well drawn. I don't care. It doesn't really get me to do anything. And the selection of characters, I'm pretty sure that's part of the story, but it's just all that darkness. Marvel just doesn't fit it. The character doesn't fit to have it always to have it in the shadows. Captain America it's like Superman. It's a bright character. It's it's in the lights and the sun. I know it's crazy for Captain America to say that because he's more of an espionage character, but it makes it's just to me in my head when I see Tinker Cap, I think of basically bright sunny day colors. So
hey, I think Jeff might be in the waiting room.
Oh.
Hi, Jeff.
Oh, his camera is off. Let's see. Jeff, are you alive?
Just because the camera's off, I'm not still backstage.
Oh, yeah.
Just fucking ignore me. Ignore the person backstage. It's okay.
I was busy looking at art, dude.
I know.
My name's Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. Before we go to Jeff, let's go to Mike.
There's my face.
What's up, dude?
What up?
Well, I let you smell the air, and we'll go to you in a minute, but let's go to Mike real fast.
Yeah. A cover is an incentive. The bad cover, but certainly unremarkable in any incentive level way. So there's nothing to bash, but I like the perspective up through the trees. That's cool, but cool for an A cover. A really good solid A cover or an amazing splash page, but certainly not a 1 in 25.
Jeff, unbanned Jeff, what's up?
It's a trap. One of Big Rob's favorite quotes. But my thoughts, it's just a good A. It's a decent A cover. It's just not a 1 in 25. It's not bad art, like Mike said. It's just and the shadowing and like not being able to see the details, that makes sense because they're hiding. They're about to pounce on them. So that's all good and dandy. So, but like Mike said, it's just a good A or B cover. It's nothing really crazy. So I wouldn't spend extra money on getting this. If you want to read it, just get the A cover.
Yep.
Agree. Before we move on, hi Jeff, Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year, guys. As you can see, I'm in my new house.
Yeah.
It's been a long 5 days, 6 days.
I bet, man. I bet.
I'm still not done.
It's the worst. Moving is the worst.
I know I'm taking a little bit of time, but
Go for it.
movers refused to move the stuff in my bedroom because they found a couple of silverfish bugs, and I was so pissed. So I had to buy a new bed and new dressers, and yeah, it was a hellish move. And like I said, I'm still not even done. I'm very lucky. I have very, very cool parents that their acts of service is their love. So they drove here from Nevada, Las Vegas, and helped me clean and move some stuff and throw away. And I have a really cool cousin that helped me. Thank God he's buff. But yeah, I'm here. I wanted to be here. I needed a break from just fucking doing something and doing too much.
Oh, okay. Well, back to the Shadow Realm. Bye. No.
All right, I got you.
All right, let's move on. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Rogue #1 by Daniel D. Niculo, a 1 in 25. Jeff, you will be first on this one.
Decently cool cover concept, but the whole white background, I don't know why. This couldn't be in like a middle of a battle. But I don't think it's an incentive worthy either. Art isn't that bad either. So, again, I would, just like the Captain America, I'd recommend just getting the A cover if you want to read it. But yeah, it's okay. It's just not. It's just, I feel like it's an unfinished work.
Yeah, it might be an early concept or something. It just
Yeah.
sent into print.
Cool concept. I like how small Rogue is compared to the Sentinel head, and it just shows how strong she is. So, I mean that works for the art, but like I said, it's just the white background kind of. I wish it was in the middle of a battle.
Yeah, quick word of mine. I think it'll sell well because it's Rogue, it's an X-Men book, and it is a dead center on the cover, so that always will sell.
Yeah.
So, Mike.
Yeah, so this one looks to me like a really, really good commission on a sketch cover. I'd be psyched if I got this, if I paid Nicuolo or Nicuolo or however you say it, Nicuolo, to do that for me at a con. I'd be psyched to get this handed to me, but it just doesn't do it for me as an incentive cover. I know that that's kind of a nitpick and that seems weird, but I can't get sketch out of my head on this one. That's just what it feels like. So it's not a pass because it's not a bad cover. I think if it were an A cover or a B cover, I might buy it. But as an incentive, I wouldn't go anywhere near it.
Yeah, we just need more for $25 or more price point. That's for sure. Let's see here. Black and white sketch would be cool. Yeah. And that looks like one of the characters from the movie Robots with the eye hanging out.
Oh, that's wrong.
All right. More Psylocke. Psylocke Ninja #1, 1 in 25 by Nogi San. Mike, thoughts? And you're on mute, I think, by the way.
Oh yeah, Mike's on mute.
Mute.
Damn. Sorry about that. Man, this has been done so many times, this black, white, and red thing. So many times. There just isn't anything interesting about it. I love the setup. And clearly there's been some death, which I like. I mean, she's already proven that she's capable of taking him out. So it's a cool plot cover. So I'm sort of on the fence on this one. I kind of like it, but it's really hard to like since we've seen this done to death. I guess it works because it's in the snow and the blood is red. So it works for this concept. I'm going to say like B+. The art isn't particularly amazing, although if you zoom in on Psylocke, she's actually drawn really, really well. Simple, but well. Man, I really don't know. I'm gonna be a neutral on this one for the first time in a really long time. I'm gonna go neutral.
Okay, Jeff.
Agreed. Psylocke is drawn well. Though those are some thunder thighs from the perspective. I like some of the artistic choices. Obviously the blood on the katana with the blood running off, and there's a pool of blood below it. All makes sense. The black, white, and red. Yeah, this just gives me Elektra vibes. Daredevil vibes, right? All of those black, white, and red books. I do have an issue with some of the shadowing. It's just really elongated. It's like there was floodlights on them, which is kind of nuts.
There's a 4x4 off picture there you don't see.
Yeah, it must be because that's some bright ass lights for being in the middle of the forest. So like that so there's like good things and there's some things that I don't like. I even kind of like how there's like design in the snow by the blood. That's kind of crazy. But obviously it's cool, but it's just kind of meh also in a way. I wouldn't fault anybody for wanting to get it because, you know, if you're into the black, white, and red books and that kind of color scheme and art, I wouldn't argue against you getting this, but I also don't think it's going to be worth you getting it. Again, get the A cover if you want to read it, and the trade dress sucks. So there you go.
That's true. That's for damn sure.
Well, it's standard. Marvel won't print a book if the trade dress doesn't suck.
I guess not.
I guess quick thoughts. It's a solid cover. Nothing wrong. Really, it's, you know, we could nitpick it to death, but it's a solid cover. But yeah, somebody said something's missing. Something is missing. I'm not sure what it is. It's just not enough.
Too much snow, maybe, and not enough.
Maybe yeah, you're right. Or maybe we're all just exhausted of blood. But yeah,
I think the snow doesn't have enough depth to it. Like it just looks like it's flat snow.
Yeah, maybe that's part of it.
He tried to make it feel like there was depth to the snow with the shadowing, and that's why I think it's off. It looks so wrong to me.
Yeah, maybe we're just tired with the black, white, and red covers, right? But hey, like we always say, buy what you like. This is just our opinions. So, all right. So a lot of people like that one. So Fantastic Four number 7, the 1 in 25, Carmen Carnero. I'll start this one. The art itself, it's good. Like it's her style. Maybe she needed a little more work on Mrs. Fantastic's or Invisible Woman's face, a little more detail to it. I don't know, maybe the hair. That seems a little off to me, but I love the idea. I love the concept. The whole she's twisting Black Cat with her force field in a circle. So the cats are just flying everywhere, and there's milk pouring everywhere and cereal. A lot going on, but I dig it in general. I don't think it's a bad cover. It's just not something I would probably buy, but I'm pretty sure people would definitely dig it, and especially if you're a cat lover, this is probably a buy for you. So the 1 in 25, Jeff.
I think I like it just a little bit more than Big Rob. I like the concept. I like how it's a little fun. Showing her powers. It looks like she's even the way the milk and the fish is like kind of flying around the food. It just feels like she's like twisting the bubble that she created, that invisible bubble that she's like twisting Black Cat around.
Yeah.
So that's like you can see that portrayed through the art. That's really good. I like the little details, fish flying, the food flying.
That's why the most of the details is about it. Yeah.
Yeah, the Black Cat spilling milk and the cat's trying to lick it. So that's I like all those little details. So and the art itself, it's not like we're not talking. What was it? Oh God, I can't even think of their names. Loose.
And Pablo.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna write home about it, but it's not bad. It's actually I kind of it's decent. So this is at least better than the last one.
You're touching your mic, Jeff. By the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's better than the last covers. So I take this over those 2 covers.
Roger that.
Or 3 covers.
Jeff likes this one more. Mike.
I think I like it more than you guys do, just because I actually also like the Sue part of the cover too. I think that's a really cool style. It's almost like Varga from the 50s and 60s.
Yes.
The pinup Varga painted girls. I really dig that style. I think it works really well, especially in that how much she stands out from what she's doing in the background. So it doesn't make it too busy. It makes it almost like that's hazed out in the background and she's really in the forefront, much brighter. Kind of has that. You guys remember those Fireside trade paperbacks that had really bright Marvel superhero covers on them? I think most of them were Jusco. If I'm not mistaken. I seem to remember them being Jusco. I don't remember if it was other artists too. I think Ramita might have done one as well. But this kind of has that feel. It gives me kind of an old school 60s Marvel painted cover vibe. And it's hard to hate that. Plus all the things you guys said, all the little details, the cute little things going on with the cat trying to lick milk. And the background is great considering how many covers we see with sexy girl in the front, single colored background in the back, or worse yet, AI generated background. It's nice to see this much art go into the background on this one. So I really dig this one. I think this is worthy of a 1 in 25. I like it. I do. I think Carmen Carnero tried to draw herself as a blonde. If you zoom in and look at the 2 faces, they're pretty similar, especially that nose profile. But,
yeah,
I think she did a good job.
I think so too. I think it's cool, and I think it harkens back to that 60s Marvel painted cover vibe enough for me to really have a little bit of nostalgia for it. I like it.
Yeah, so we all like it, just at different levels.
Mm-hmm.
X-Men of Apocalypse, number 2, the 1 in 50 by Joe Madureira. There's also a cover C, open order, and then a 1 in 200 as well for the same art. So, Mike, since you seem very happy about this, go ahead.
I mean, it's got nothing special about it. I don't know why there'd be 3 different versions of this cover. Seems like, I mean, one as the regular C cover, cool. It actually works really well. They actually didn't completely destroy the trade dress for once with that fade. It actually doesn't look too bad.
At least it's color matched.
Yeah, the color match, all that kind of thing.
I like the trade dress the most. Yeah,
one of the better trade dresses I've seen in a long time from Marvel. It works really well as a trade dressed cover C. It doesn't work at all as that washed out 1 in 200. I hate that. That's a dynamite move right there. And then I don't think it's good enough on it. I don't think the art's good enough on its own to warrant a version cover. So this is an absolutely not for good solid C cover.
Yeah, that Terry does. Blink covers are not common nowadays.
That's true. That's a good point.
So I could see this is probably the reason they made it 3 times. So
Maybe.
showcase the character. And as for the character itself, it's a decent showcase cover. I'm like, well, there you go. There's Blink, a new Blink cover. Wow, look, that in itself might be worth buying. Definitely the C cover all the way. The Virgin, no need to spend that much money, and definitely not the one in 200. So, but the actual pencils, whatever he used, looks great. The detail of the character looks great. I wish there was. I get it. The character makes sense to be kind of empty background, but I wish there was more. So I don't know. It's just me, Jeff.
Yeah, not going too far from what you guys said. Just in the details, like obviously the X-Men of Apocalypse, the Apocalypse is in the same font as Age of Apocalypse. If you know that storyline, Blink was a very she became more prominent in the X-Men world during that time. That's how I found out about her. And then like the art is good. I can't complain about the art itself. There's no flaws, really, issues. I just agree with I agree with Big Rob. Again, the background is just it's at least better than a blank, but not much better, right? Because just a little colorization, looks like she's in space. Obviously she's coming through her portal. But yeah, I agree with Mike. I don't know if this really deserves a Virgin cover plus a freaking a monotone, green color version. I just it's that 1 in 200. That's nuts.
I wonder if it's foil.
Ooh, yeah, it could be.
Okay, if that was foil, okay, I'm still not gonna move from that. It shouldn't be a 1 in 200. But a foil would make it a little more enticing if the foiling is done right.
Yeah, because the monotone dynamite move, that makes no sense for Marvel. They never do that. So foils that make sense. But not the dynamite decision.
Or if that was a glow in the dark cover, that would be kind of cool too.
That would be cool. I like that idea.
Should work for Marvel.
We might sell more comic books.
Yeah. And also they'd be like, you're spending too much fucking money. Stop it. Like, all right.
Yeah. But I do like the art. It's very like animated style, like Voltron-y, manga-ish anime.
Mike's like, I hate him now more. No.
No, I actually like it a little bit better now that I'm seeing it more as an animation cell.
Yeah.
A little less like comic art. And now as people are saying that, as you guys are talking about it being from a cartoon, that's actually making me like it more. But again, it still doesn't quite work as that Virgin cover. I'd prefer it as the trade dress. I think that's the best version.
I agree.
Robot 23 has pretty much put Joe as a non-incentive artist. Oh, damn, that's harsh.
He's never been in a setup where yikes. At least we didn't say it.
Blame him.
Boom.
I guess he's not wrong, but
by the way, Indiana is up 10-7 on Miami, third quarter.
Who's up?
Indiana 10-7 over Miami.
Oh, okay.
Sticking with it.
A little bit, maybe.
I don't think we're hurting them too bad.
A little bit.
Just
little brush there. Okay. Oh, hold on. Still though, 100%.
I agree. Age of Apocalypse is one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah, disagreement here. Blink for the win.
What up, Sticks Boy?
Sticks Boy, what's up?
Sticks, what's up, man?
It's just the chat. It's all right. You guys can get away with it.
You buy what you like.
Yeah, yep. I agree.
Exquisite Corpses, number 9, the 1 in 50. This book, I believe, got option. So
really,
yes. So now it's a very popular book, and the number 1s are starting to disappear. So this is from Fernando Blanco, number 9, the 1 in 50. So there might be more hype on this now. Mike, thoughts on this one?
Cool perspective, but I don't think it really has a whole lot going for it other than that. I don't see the appeal to this book. I read the number one, and I didn't think it was. Yes.
Oh,
Did I freeze? I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I read the number one. I didn't think it was all that awesome. I'm surprised it's getting options. Maybe it's just an easy thing to film. I don't know, but it's cool from a perspective.
Yeah, that I
Please
know.
allow myself to introduce myself.
I'm humored by the angle of this cover.
Yeah, but that's about it, though. I don't think the art is kind of pedestrian.
agreed.
Besides that,
Yeah, you don't like the cherry blossoms? What?
no, that's not enough to like this.
Cherry blossoms, bro. This when you put cherry blossoms, that sells more.
That's
Something wrong with the way it is. Jeff, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, perspective wise, it's just meh. I mean, it's
I got option, bro. That's
it's
the word.
not too bad in that sense. I mean, it's just but I'm actually going to agree. Like I've actually lived in DC in Northern Virginia, and they do have cherry blossom trees in DC.
Mate.
And this doesn't look like a cherry blossom tree to me. It's just the coloring that's cherry blossom. So that's just obviously my opinion, but yeah, it just kind of lazily drew the cherry blossoms in there. Yeah, it's just, man, I wouldn't pay $150 for this. That's crazy. And I still think it would be a difficult book to find, even though it got optioned, because it's a number 9.
Well, you're saying you guys it's going to get made, but to me, it's option. I believe it when I see it. It's like I've been waiting for something's killing the children for like 4 years now.
No, we've been waiting for a lot of things to happen that has been optioned.
I know, so it's like, yeah, I believe when I see it.
It's just lazy Hollywood, right? So there's already a concept, an idea, a storyline. Now all they have to do is just turn it into a script, which is okay, not easy, but obviously that's why a lot of things get optioned. We don't never see.
Yeah, James Tynion, he has that deal, right? With I forgot which company. But,
so this is a Tiny Onion production thing.
All his stuff has been optioned, and what has been made?
nothing.
Right. Nothing.
And
All right.
Tynion is one of those guys that's like, he starts off awesome. The first 3 or 4 issues are great, and then it just at the end. Everything I've read from him starts off like, oh my god, this is my new favorite comic, and then
you hate him.
Yeah, he went longer with Batman. He did well for maybe the first 10, 15 issues, and yeah, at the end, he's like, whatever, man. So,
yeah,
All
that's
right,
true. Right to the toilet. Yeah.
all right,
Yep,
well,
agreed. I don't foresee this ever actually seeing the light of streaming ever, for real.
I really wish that they would, but the problem is does he have enough more control than Hollywood would want him to have? Because like Mike was saying, starts off strong, ends terribly. So if he's fighting to keep his storyline the way he's written it, Hollywood would have an issue with that. The streaming, companies would have issues with that, just because that they want to make it good, so it lasts seasons, not one season go, it's not working.
Well, I got here. It's really easy to cheap on that film. Yeah, but it's coming. Interesting cover though. Interesting cover. Let's move on. More Apocalypse here. X-Men of Apocalypse number 2, the 1 in 100 by Stephen Pratt. This has 90s vibes written all over it.
Oh yeah.
And Wolverine is on a lean diet. Looks like he lost some weight on this one. Same for Magneto there as well. I don't know. I want to like it at first glance, but the closer I look at it, I see all the imperfections of the 1990s in this book. Just the weirdly shaped arms, the lack of detail sometimes in certain aspects, or too much detail. I don't know. The sandals are cool in the background though. I dig that. Cyclops is pretty cool. Magneto and Wolverine, something's wrong with it. You guys will let me know, Jeff.
Yeah, so this is again one of my favorite alternate multiverse of X-Men. I like the way that the concept of how each character looks different. But I have to agree, like Wolverine Logan, it looks like he has coils in his muscles. it's just a weirdly drawn, like the whole 90s issue where it's like you overdrawn the muscles, you over detailed it, you put details that shouldn't even be there. It's like that kind of world that we're talking about in the 90s. So I agree, this is all 90s, and I wouldn't pay 1 in 100 for this.
I didn't refer for. I forgot it was 1 in 100. That's even worse. Mike.
This was the splat for military.
The style is a little dated now. I mean, this I get liking him about 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. And it definitely stood out, sort of like up there with the Finches and the Lees and those kinds of guys that used a lot of inks and that kind of thing. And it looks good, and it definitely has some nostalgia to it, sort of like early 2000s, like late 90s, early 2000s nostalgia to it. But comics, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I don't know. I never really loved this style, but when we got covers like this with this much detail, they all of a sudden became the ones everybody wanted. But now, as a 1 in 100, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, his name alone will sell books for this, but I don't know. I have a hard time liking this. There's all kinds of proportional issues. There's that overly sort of exaggerated muscle thing going on with all the characters. It's just kind of a stale style to me. It doesn't do it for me anymore. It never really did, but it certainly doesn't anymore.
When I say the 90s kind of type of cover, it's like all the bad aspects of the 90s are in this cover. There's a lot of great stuff in the 90s. That's where I started really as well. So it gave me some Heroes Reborn, man. I love that.
I mean, I know they have muscles, but damn, those outfits are like skin tight. Like it's like part of their skin.
Yeah, just painted on. Yeah.
Right.
Wolverine's bicep is literally sinking in. There's so much space between the bicep and the other muscle. It's crazy.
It looks gross. His shoulder to his biceps and forearm, it looks gross.
Yeah, but this is definitely not cover price, so definitely it might be a rare book. I don't know. We'll see, or maybe not. But Obsolete Cyclops. All right. Wait, my comments. What's up? Let's see. Okay, Amazing Spider-Man 20, the 1 in 100 by Lee Bermejo. There's also an open order. I might order this one. I'm a Juggernaut homer. I have a lot of Juggernaut books and toys and stuff. So, and Bermejo's doing good stuff lately. That's interesting with the whole in motion Spider-Man, which has been attempted before in the past. Never really truly executed well, or maybe a few did, but this one's interesting with the more detailed type. This little rock going down his butt is kind of weird, though. But
credit card.
I like the concept of the Juggernaut with a kind of a solder kind of vibe helmet, where it's like kind of stitched together almost with a heat gun. I dig it. It might be not for everybody, but I definitely dig it. I
am. So again, I've always liked Lee's. I like Lee's style, but I'm still debating on if I like it or don't like it. I'm not really on the fence on this. Art wise, it's okay. It's pretty good. More like I can't explain. I guess I can't get it out, but I just like his art style. I don't know if I like the concept of like a see-through Spider-Man jumping around. It feels odd, but I understand why he did it because Juggernaut detail is pretty awesome. I like it, and so he wants to see like the details of Juggernaut through Spider-Man jumping around, I guess. But
It's
then
tough
you,
to do the motion thing. So.
yeah, it's the motion thing. But then you get the rock in the crack. So there's just that's a weird decision. And then the actual solid Spider-Man, it feels like he's in a weird position. I just can't imagine him being like that.
Why does
Like,
he have
look-
tits too? He has tits right here.
Right. And then look at his legs, like the way it's like how is he gonna fight the Juggernaut like that? Like I'm being picky here.
Yeah,
But 1 in 100, that's kind of nuts.
I know.
It's number 22. Like I know Spider-Man is a popular book in the sense of it's the popular character, but I still don't know a lot of comic book stores that are going to order 100 of number 20.
Well, there's the trade dress version too. We're gonna open order one, so
Maybe, yeah, but I would actually just get the trade dress again. I'm just a cheap guy. I'm a simple guy. If you like the art, it's not the trade dress is not interfering with the art. So
no,
That's
it's not a translucent trade dress.
Yeah.
With vanilla color. So
Yeah.
Mike.
I like it. I think it's really cool. I think it's a cool concept. I love action covers that tell story, especially when they're done by an artist this talented that can separate things this much and make things look really great. We know it's painted, which
there's
is
a background.
cool. Yeah, exactly. With the trade dress missing, it still has something back there. It's not just nothing. One of Spidey's legs, the clouds. I do like the motion sort of trail thing going on. Jug looks badass, even though he's kind of getting his ass kicked. It looks like, but I mean, it just looks like a really cool action cover. I can feel the action. It doesn't feel static to me like so many action covers do. Even some of Bermejo's action covers end up looking a little static, and this one doesn't. So I think this is a pretty good one. 1 in 100 is a tough call, but the trade dress, it's kind of meh because it's basically just Times New Roman font. But
At
know.
least it's a standard.
yeah, I dig it, and it's in the right place, assuming that's where they end up putting it. I think this is a really good, solid cover. But I'd be fine with the trade dress version. I don't think I'd need to pay 1 in 100 because, and you're right, of a number 20, 100 copies of a number 20, that's
tough.
probably not going to be as common as one might like. But by the way, a little update on the Exquisite Corpses. It's going to be a feature film, apparently, put out by Lyrical Media.
Who?
Exactly. Best known for its blockbuster How to Blow Up a Pipeline and Mother Couch.
Who? Okay.
I don't see big things for Exquisite Corpses.
In other words, it's not happening, probably.
Yeah. Can I get? I like that, JD. Can I get this in a different font? Can I get that in Comic Sans, please?
Well, that'd be amazing if you could order comics with like different fonts on the fucking toy.
Courier New, the typewriter font, my personal
Big Rob.
favorite.
Shame on you for saying that. That's just gonna make, if they ever do that, dude, I'll
Cursive.
more freaking money grab for them.
I ordered mine in cursive so nobody could read it because no one knows how to read cursive anymore.
You knew what, Sticks? You knew that was my favorite font? Of course you did. Come on. You know me. Everything old school, baby.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and TMNT
Ito.
number 4, the 1 in 150 by Ito. Interesting. I'm not sure what to say about this. I don't know the purpose or what's. I understand what they're doing. They're crouching. I'm not sure they're crouching because they're being cool. They're being hip hop, but or they're just ducking. They're ducking because they don't want to be seen.
I like that one.
I dig the tiger, the tiger from Invincible. What's his name? In the background, that's cool. The art itself is solid. It's great. Like it's cool, atmospheric kind of art, right? So, in general, it's a cool cover. It's just cool art. But I don't know what the fuck it's trying to tell me though. Mike.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I know Ito's hot. I get it. I mistook one of his covers this week as a Delato because his style is really similar, but I love that it's really painted. I did, by the way, Igor, order that Red Sonja set from Dynamite. I thought that was awesome, so I did buy that from him. But yeah, this one's a little weird because I saw that too. The Green Ranger just crouching, taking a shit there.
Meditating.
It seems to work for Leo, but it doesn't really work for Green Ranger for me. I don't know. But it's the art style is fantastic. I mean, this is, this is the kind of incentives that we hunted for 10, 15, 20 years ago. Things that looked like this were the ones that were the top of the food chain for variants. So 1 in 150 is
wow.
Holy shit. That's a lot of copies. That's a lot of copies of a book like this. There are not going to be very many of these. That's for sure.
It's going to be rare as fuck. Yeah.
Especially with a hot artist like this, I think this is going to be a big book. This is going to be a $300 book right out of the gate. I bet.
I think we all have the same reaction. It's a cool book, but I don't know what the fuck it's trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. I mean, I'll be interested to see what this sells for next week.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see the price point. Is this a top 10 candidate? We'll see. Maybe it's too rare. There's not enough sales to even bring it up to the top 10s. All right, let's move it on.
Oh,
right, we're back with the Clayton Crane.
Forget what Jeff thinks about the cover.
Oh, you didn't get Jeff didn't get to go on the last cover.
Say something, Jeff. God damn it.
You went fast. I was like, all right, we're moving it along.
God. I'm getting distracted.
So, if I'm not mistaken, this is watercolor, right?
Uh,
or at least part of the medium is watercolor.
I would assume so. Maybe at least the medium he chose on his fucking laptop or whatever to draw it on there.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but I'm assuming he drew this on watercolor in actual like physical form, but you don't know nowadays, right? So
yeah, the background looks very watercolorish. That's why, and like the foreground as well.
Watercolor.
Ever seen and I know I'm dating myself, the movie Enemy Mine? It feels like they're the two characters in that, and then he's using the dagger to eventually draw on the ground so they can communicate. But yeah, like I don't think the art's bad. But I get what you guys saying. It's like they're just doing the Asian squat. That's all they're doing.
Oh, the art's great. It's just I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I'm okay with not really knowing it. It's the art's pretty decent, and like I like the tiger. The details are there for the ranger, and so these are probably my favorite characters from both genres, anyways. So.
No, I feel you. I guess for me personally, I'm kind of burned out on Ninja Turtles and Power Ranger books.
I get it. I mean, this is the third series, number 4.
Yeah.
Number 4 too on top of it. Yeah, this is. I mean, there's going to be like 10 copies of this for sale. Are there any now?
I mean, there's gotta be like the only way they're going to do the 1 in 150 is if there are store exclusives. That's the only way that this would work.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any store exclusives that makes it more easier to find these particular incentives, or because that would typically increase the numbers of these prints. But
yeah, I agree with DJ Robot. Like I think in the future, this will be an expensive book, just on the scarcity.
typically Power Rangers and Turtle books, like Sonic, like Mega Man, become pretty expensive books in the future.
Yeah.
Because nobody buys them when they come out, and then suddenly people are looking for them, and they're like, "Oh, they're nowhere to be found."
Or they're eventually become a fan of Ito and then want his covers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Many different reasons.
Yep.
Or you like people taking shits on covers, and you want. All right, so back to this. Clayton Crane, the 1 in 50. This new set he's been doing for Marvel. We saw some last week. This is definitely just a money grab for Marvel. I am completely out of these. It killed me with the J. Scott Campbell ones from a few months ago, where it was like, I don't know, like 40 of them. I think I bought them all too. So it's like, yeah, I'm not that big of a Clayton Crane fan that I want all these covers. The art is at best basic, especially even for him. It's kind of basic. There's not a lot of deep, like, just I feel the faces are all fucked up. It's very amateurish. His faces. It's like, I know he could do a lot better. His faces look like this was drawn by his kids. To be honest, it's just not that great. The best one this bunch, if I had to pick one between the Spider-Man or the Archangel, so I go with the Archangel because they don't do a lot of covers for him. So that's at least kind of a decent, cool, and the face is pretty decent on that one. I'm just not a big fan of these personally. So, Jeff, thoughts?
Yeah. Like art-wise, they're okay for Clayton Crane. At least I can see more details in these because usually his covers are kind of dark. I feel bad for Black Panther. He must have missed a lot of leg days because if he stood up, he's gonna fall over real quick, topple over. He's really top heavy, and yeah, these poses for these characters, honestly, I've seen it before. Every single one of them. It feels like they're all copied from somewhere.
The same joke from last week. We heard the same joke last week too.
What's that?
The steal making more money, steal another wife. Somebody said that last week too.
Oh gosh, I didn't want to bring that up, but okay. He's desperate. He needs money. Yeah, I pass on these. What is it, 1 in 50? F off.
Yeah, well, the versions are there's regular open order versions as well. So
I mean, the regular cover basically looks like a Virgin cover.
At least the framing on the regular cover makes it look a little more important, not as cheap as
At least it makes it look like these are like cards.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
like trading cards. So at least that it would have that going for it. The rest of them, it's like the reason why you would have a Virgin cover is like you would wish you had a poster of that. Do any of you wish you had a poster of any of these covers?
Nope. Good call.
Not even for free.
Yeah, I'm good. Pass on all of these.
These are Walmart posters. You just walk right by them.
Yeah, like you said, the Spider-Man's the most decent one, but even that's got issues, and I'm not going to nitpick it because there's so many issues with all of them. So, yeah, I'm good.
Mike, final thoughts.
There's not a lot to say about these. The AI backgrounds are horrible. The Daredevil is my favorite, and that's pushing it. I think they're all kind of shitty, especially for him. Yeah, he's not great at drawing girls. He's only really got one good female cover, and that's that X-23 Underworld, the Underworld variant, which is pretty badass. But otherwise, it's tough to watch him draw girls. So that already knocks two of these out. The Black Panther's upper body's way too big. I don't mind the Archangel one. I guess that's okay. I don't know. This is just money grab trash to me. They look like bad store, just bad store exclusives to me. That's all it looks like.
That's crazy. A modern artist does not know how to draw girls. That's like the death blow for a modern.
I know you would think so, but he still sells books somehow.
I mean, you can say the same thing about not being able to draw feet.
Well, feet you could hide.
Liefeld was never a good artist. He just was in the time when he could get away with his style, but he couldn't now.
Hey man, he's grandfather in. Give the old man a break.
I
Him and
talk
Romita Jr.,
about
right?
him, but I know him, so I was like, yeah, he's okay.
It's like Romita Jr.
Hey, yeah, they're grandfather in, man.
Yeah. You're right.
Blah.
They were there to build the roads too.
That's true. That's a fair point. But I mean, shit, guys before them were way better too. Adams and Wrightson and guys like that, blowing all those guys off the map every day.
Great Deadpool. You got that. Or kind of swipe from DC. And
He's got good X-Force covers, that's true, but they're all dudes. It's all like Wolverine. That like Wolverine's second print one, that blood and whatever the fuck that is. That's a great cover.
DJ Robot.
He's got good cover.
I like his Heroes Reborn stuff. I know a lot of people fucking make fun of Captain America and all that, but I like this stuff.
Oh, I don't know.
All right.
I was going up.
Rob Liefeld can draw well. He doesn't do it consistently.
He doesn't have to.
No, he doesn't. He just gets paid anyways.
Well, he does his own thing now, right? He's no more. Fuck Marvel. I'm out. All right.
He'll be back.
Oh yeah. Money's right.
Yep.
Store exclusives. Fine comment. All right. Absolute Batman, or Mr. Current comic book juggernaut, Absolute Batman, 15 gold virgin variant, limited to a 2,000, cost 35. This will probably sell out, even at 35 bucks, even if the art's like at best decent.
You serious? This is gonna sell out?
Yeah, it's Absolute Batman, bro. You could print Batman shit on a cover, an Absolute Batman trade dress, and it'll still sell out. So, Mike, thoughts?
The art is fucking horrible on this one. This is really bad. This is like, man, I liked this when I was about 12, and it was on the cover of Pitt.
Yes. But Pitt was better.
Yeah, Pitt was better. We had to wait 9 months between issues for Pitt, but this is not good. I haven't really ever liked Godtail anyway. I understood the hype, and I certainly don't see it now. You're right. It'll probably sell out because of the book that it is this time, not the cover that it is, or not the artist that it is. But I think this is actually kind of awful.
Dude, this
was barely passable then.
Second prints, third prints, and shit. It's like this book's bananas right now. It's super popular, and anything that they produce with them is going to sell out right now. So
this is worse than mid, Igor. This is not mid. This is below mid.
Yeah, this is like 90s crap.
Yeah.
All right. I guess should we have any more comments? I think we got.
No, I don't even need to add a comment. It's literally, I agree with everything Mike just said.
Ditto. It sucks. Pitt was better, 100%.
Yeah. Makes me want to go dig out my Pitt. I have one. I kept one because I have a newsstand.
Yeah, I think I got a couple.
Newsstands were rare on those early Image, so I keep the newsstands. I have a Pitt, I have a Max, and I have a Spawn #1.
The character design is fine. Like the regular one they just did for the last issue that he was on the cover for cover A on this character on Joker. That was a nice cover. I like that cover. This one is just
Liger, I'll tell you, it's not a character design. It's like it's confusing because this is a store exclusive, right? I need something to incentivize me to pay more than an incentive cover. And so I'm already confused by the background. Like, what is the black darkness behind him? Is that a cape? Is that a portal? What is that? Like, that distinction is, and I'm being nitpicky about it, but it's the overall concept is like, what's going on?
the blur on his back. Why is there a blur on his back?
Yeah, it's kind of off. It's off. There's something so wrong about it.
who names their kid Godtail anyway?
I'm pretty sure it's his pseudonym.
I know it's a joke, man. Come on.
He had one cover that I liked. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was a girl lying with her head toward us, with her feet up. Was that a Gun Honey cover?
That must have been.
Probably, I think. Sounds
In like a bikini or something like that. That one was okay.
bikinis and guns, probably.
Well, that always works.
Yeah.
I've seen so many of these artists. We all have, the three of us anyway. Have seen so many of these kinds of artists just come and go.
Yeah.
They get hot for like a couple months. Then they start doing shit like this, and nobody gives any fucks anymore. Like, who's talking about Peach Momoko now? Anybody?
Well, definitely not us, but they have their fans, right? Like Arjun still has his fans, but it's like there's a point when they finally just kind of hit a wall and they just kind of repeat themselves over and over and over and over and over. And the foundation, the base will definitely support them.
Yeah.
But are they expanding on new fans and or going in interesting new ways away from their foundation? No, it's just I think that's definitely. Even the great Alex Ross, it's just he found his perfection and he sticks with it, right? And that's what he does. But you eventually get bored, and like even Filet Mignon gets boring after a while. So
I mean, even Scotty Young, like we haven't talked about Scotty Young in a while.
he does stuff and he's there, but it's just
but even guys like you're talking about, like Art German, Scotty, those guys are perennial favorites. They
have establishment. Yeah.
Those fans will love those people forever. But and I'm looking over at the comments. Am I serious about what, Igor? Peach?
Rose
Name
Bush,
me the last Peach
Rose,
cover. Name
Rose
me the last
Besh.
Peach cover that was actually good and worth buying. What's the last one? It's been years since there's been a halfway decent one.
Yeah, I got to look, but I don't pay attention enough to. Igor probably does because Igor's a maniac with comics, but
I don't know anybody but you that's still talking about Peach.
I wouldn't say she's the most popular. I would say she has a lot of fans, but she hasn't done, like Mike said, she hasn't done anything noteworthy in the last 6 months or more.
I think it's been more than that. I don't remember one that.
Yes, I said Rose
Don't get me
Bush.
wrong. I've got 3 or 4 Peach covers. Ones I have. She had some good stuff in there for a while.
Yeah.
Then she got super lazy, started doing those line covers, and then the stuff she came out with after it was lackluster.
I like her.
She's not alone. She's not alone.
I like her cover from last year from San Diego Comic-Con, that Rival Psylocke cover.
Oh, and I like a lot of her horror books that she's drawn.
Oh, well, her early shit. Yeah, the stuff.
That stuff is impressive. And I have like a half.
That's way better. I agree.
I have a half a short box full of Peach Momoko stuff, but I haven't bought any Peach Momoko in a long time.
Yeah, I guess my point is that Peach has her base, and I'm not comparing them to Arjun Morales Ross. It's just that she has her base, and she's always
I agree, Derek. Her Usagi covers have been great too.
Yeah.
That's the right book for her, finally, though.
Agree.
That's when you get the right artist on the right book, and she was on a lot of the wrong books for a while. I'm not even blaming her. She just got worked to death there for a little while. How was she ever gonna put out a good cover when she was doing 20 of them a month? I mean, you can't do that.
I'm pretty sure in an interview she even said like she just had a lot of work to do, and you can't expect an artist to give 110% each cover if she's doing, I don't know, 10 covers every week.
Yeah, that's Godtail's excuse. I got just too much to do.
I don't know. I mean, to each his own. Everybody's got their style they like, and I some of the artists I like, none of you guys like them, so that's cool. That's just what speaks to you. Art is really, really very much subjective. It is. Yeah. I mean, it just is, and but all these, like this guy and like this what the hell's his name now? I'm trying to remember. Even the Ickpot guy, like that. That's going to get real tired real fast, that style. It's so silly and over the top. It's just
like big movies?
It's not even that. Yeah, of course I do, but not like that. I mean, it comes out of the gate hot. It's forgotten about. nobody gives a fuck. Like those, there's so. I mean, I could probably sit here and really think about 100 artists over the last 10 years that we were all about for about 4 or 5 months, and now I can't even remember their names.
More recent, Mark Spears. He's a great artist. He was super hot when Monsters came out. It's kind of dying off, like a little bit, right? Like we don't talk about him as much as we did 6 months ago, 7 months ago, 8 months ago.
No, Trish, get out of here. Well, listen to you. You're in a different. You're in a different place. Your style is timeless. There's always going to be fans for what you do. That's not the same thing. We're talking about overly exaggerated kind of shit. It's really super like stylized, and it really only appeals to a very, very, very small fan base. And then it just sort of disappears once those people can't do anything original anymore. What you do, and that's not because you asked, but I mean, what you do is timeless. It's been around since Disneyland opened in the 50s, back all the way even into from the 20s and 30s. And people will always want animation style art. It's just,
you Disneyfy something, I'm going to love it.
Yeah. I mean, it's why I like Mark Brooks's new style, doing that Disneyfied stuff. It's cool. It works. I'll always look at that and go, that's pretty cool. I might not want to spend the money for it, but yeah, you're not nice try. You're not in that group.
What was that one artist who did like Disneyfied a Spider-Man incentive cover where they were like sitting down eating with Mary Jane?
Oh my God. Yeah.
That like, I love that.
I loved it too.
So yeah, I get it. You're going to be fine, Trish.
Yeah. There will always be somebody who wants what you do. There always will be, from now until the end of time. Simple as that.
Well,
And that's I don't even think that's subjective. I'm going off of history. People have liked animation art for 100 years. Literally 100 years. I don't see that going away tomorrow.
all right. And let's move on to the next. Let's open a can of worms. All right. Spider-Man / Venom Death Spiral. Young One Yoon, Unknown Collectibles, limited edition to, I don't know, cost $35. I like the skulls. Mike.
How's it one comment? I like the skulls.
Good draw circles around me in quantity, not quality. I agree with that. You're very careful and selective about how you compose a cover. I know it firsthand. I've seen your process. There's no doubt about it. This cover, way too digital for me. Although I haven't seen a Yoon cover in a while. Maybe I missed something somewhere along the line, but I feel like I haven't seen a lot from him lately. I don't hate it actually, especially the foreground stuff with the dead Spideys. That's kind of cool. I think the problem I have is
Probably.
that and the backgrounds on both the blank black one and the little smoky one. That just seems a little lazy to me, but the foreground of the cover is actually not too bad, to be honest. It doesn't do it enough for me to buy one, but I don't hate it.
Death Spiral, I guess in the same with the character. Jeff?
Yeah. The more I look at it, I mean, I completely agree. I do dig the skulls. Crazy. There's a Venom, a Spider-Man, and a Carnage. Is that who they are?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, cool concept. I mean, obviously not original. You know, you've got all those zombie covers and stuff that kind of do the same thing. Yeah, but it is, again, if you're a store exclusive and you're going to make me pay like $25, $35, $40, $50 for a book, I got to be blown away. And you putting half the effort or 3/4 of the effort in there does not incentivize me to buy from a store. So It's okay, but it would be like an A cover, or I would even say maybe a 1 in 25. But that's it. And I just wouldn't buy it. Yeah. And I'm a huge Spider-Man, Venom fan, Carnage fan. This doesn't work.
Is Unknown the store that's done?
Yeah, that's why Igor was questioning it.
Yeah, they're done, right? They filed bankruptcy.
I'm guessing this was ordered before that, though. So it probably he probably has to fulfill it.
Yeah, he ordered a ton, right? So this is Marvel, so he has to sell this shit.
Yeah.
But then you also you're taking your chances, because if they're done, then anything can happen between now and the time it releases, and you might get screwed out of money.
That's true.
It happens all the time with these stores. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed the exclusive game is starting to slow down a bit.
Thank God.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
they realize it's like what was it, like 20 years ago when these eventually killed off a lot of stores.
well, pre-COVID, it was at a decent level. I think 2020, 21, 22, 23 really just ramped up. Exclusives were coming out of the woodworks. It's starting to kind of like just come down. It's not as just so
Yeah.
over the top printed. So many different titles, so many different books being printed by so many different stores. So they're still there, but it's not as bad as it was 3 years ago.
Sorry.
Let's see here. The Photoshop license for this cover was
Nice.
the last straw.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a new dog and cat to get along with here.
Damn. All right.
Eye squeakers.
All right. Let's
Let's move on.
Let's move on. I got more. I think this is a bit of a minute. Okay. Set of 3. Thundar, the Barbarian, Shakari, limited to 500. Mike, what do you think?
Art Germ ripoff. I assume, is this one of like the Art Germ school guys? I've lost track of who comes from that whole school these days, but this looks like an Art Germ. Yeah, I like last week's better for this book. This is too digital for me, and something weird with the eyes. Something's going on with the eyes. They look too.
There's like something being reflected in her eyes.
Yeah,
It
maybe.
is.
It's either really cool or really off-putting. I can't tell if I like it or don't like it. It's not a bad cover, but this looks like every Art Germ that looks the same to me, and it's not even Art Germ. So, yeah, this is a hard pass for me. Low print run though.
Yeah, I think last week's was better for sure. Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen any character from Thundar drawn like this. So
Last week we had one last week and it was way better.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, which was I thought better than this one.
Yeah. I honestly thought it was Art Germ. I thought you were joking.
No, I know. Bootleg Wonder Woman. I like that. Who said that?
Yeah, you're right. It is I actually thought of Wonder Woman too until I saw the title. So yeah, fooled me 2 times there. Yeah, I pass. It's just too the digital, the 3 covers that basically are the same. That's crazy.
Oh, look at Trish dropping the knowledge. Shikari literally never actually draws. It's all filters and texture overlays, and also they do a lot of nudie covers. Oh God, hard pass.
Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah, no, you're right. He's no Art Germ.
No, he's no Art Germ, but he's clearly trying to be a clone.
Yeah, that's what I was questioning. There's almost AI vibe to it, but I guess that's why.
Yeah, this doesn't get me to buy the cover.
No.
Look, I can understand if somebody would like the covers. That's fine. That's your kind of art, not mine. So I would pass on this pretty quickly.
Yeah, this is so AI vibe to it.
Yeah, because we come from the school of there was no such thing as AI.
No, and even the digital stuff, I've hated that for years too. You all know that. I need somebody to put
Yeah.
a real pencil on the paper at some point, or at least a pencil on the iPad. Like,
Yes.
Put a
at least
pencil, yeah.
draw something. Some part of it has to come from your brain. Jeez, otherwise it's not art.
Yeah, if you're physically moving your hands to make a art, I'm cool with that. Not pushing a button and scrolling.
Well, nowadays with Adobe, man, if you know all the drop downs on Adobe, you could create pretty much anything with electronic shit. So
That sucks.
It's not even that good anyway. It's pretty forgettable, even with all that.
Yeah, you want to use AI and digital to filter it, okay, but have some artistic,
the bones of it, yeah.
impression
Yeah.
in there,
At
right?
least give me the basic line art pencils, something. Jesus.
Exactly.
Too much work. All right, let's go. Boom. That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
we should have ended with the first cover. It was the best
I
one
know
of
it
the
should have been backwards.
night.
What was the first cover? What was the first cover?
I'll show you in a minute. But
All right.
Mike.
What's cover fire? I don't remember that article.
It will make a 2026 return.
It will. I did promise that last week. I did promise that last week, and it will. Mostly because I really miss writing it. I did really enjoy it. I really do want to get back to it. It's just really hard to do. So, but in the meantime, go check out my old Cover Tunes articles. Those are timeless. You don't need to worry about when they're from. There's no time frame on them. I have like 250 something of those. So go check those out over at CBSI. That's comicbookinvest.com, where every writer over there does it because they love it, and it's all free and it's fun. It's basically online wizard. So go check it out. Support the guys. Drop some comments. Have some fun deep diving. Get down the rabbit hole. There's some guys that have some knowledge that like blows all of us away combined. So I mean, just some amazing comic minds over there. Most of the apps you guys use, like Cover Price and what's the one that everybody uses? What the hell's the name of it? Why can't I think of it? Oh my gosh, the big app that everyone's been using for years that I can't stand. What the hell is it called?
For pricing?
Key Collector.
Yeah.
Key Collector.
I just finally canceled my key collector app.
all those apps that you guys use, so much of that information comes from the CBSI writers, and they don't give those guys credit. They just steal it and pretend like it's theirs. So most of the origins of that information comes from CBSI guys, and other writers from other sites like the CBSI guys.
That's crazy.
So if you think that those few guys are compiling all that information on their own, they're doing very little to none of it on their own. It's all coming from sites like CBSI, not from me. I am certainly not one of them, but other guys that write on the site know so much about this stuff and have been in it for years and years and years and years, long before those apps ever existed. So do yourself a favor, go over there, do some deep dives, find some info, and find some cool covers and books to buy.
There you go. For Jeff purposes, let's go into the time machine.
Sorry, I know I missed it. That's why.
Let's take
my
a look.
fault.
Let's finish it. Correct.
Oh. Okay.
You likey?
I like you both.
Mm-hmm. That's the winner of the week, I think. But
Damn, I might have to get these Psylocke covers. At least the trade dresses.
The pick between those two.
Yeah.
all right. All right. Yeah. Thanks all for the comments. Thanks for all the chat in the chat. Keeping it lively in there. Let's do this real
Hi,
quick.
everyone.
Hey, what up, Frodo?
I said good night.
Good night.
Frodo, because I said that we're Gandalf the Grey and Frodo tonight.
Good night. Good night.
I'll be in soon, buddy. Go.
Coverprice.com is 99 cents for the first month with the run of 14 code. And Burst City Comics. It's 10 is the 10% off your purchase at Burst City Comics. Disclaimer, Mike. Nope. Hello?
Oh, sorry. What?
Disclaimer.
No artists. Well, some artists may have been harmed in the making of this podcast.
I definitely harmed a couple.
I was pretty tough tonight. Sorry, guys. Old school Mike was back in full effect tonight. I didn't want to beat around the bush tonight.
Let's see something. Oh, good luck there, Igor. I don't think you're going to see that man ever again on this fucking show.
Yeah.
Who? Alonzo?
Yeah.
He's the man in the background. he at least he creates the deck for us. Thank you, Alonzo. Appreciate it.
Yeah, he's the one that sits down and does it for us. Okay. And that's it. That's what we got. Pete trying to find the fucking final thing here. There it is. Oh, if you want to do it right. Oh, before we go, 24-21, 2 minutes to go. Indiana about to win the championship. If you want to do it right, be a comic cover whore for life. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thanks.
Okay. Bye.